Better know it. I'm G fucking money from that St. Louis thing. I rap many dogs and all they do is say, I'm a warrior, nigga. You can't hit me hard enough. You thought you took me down at 916. Now I'm at 904. I ain't even mad. Yeah, I'm rapping about it cause it's very funny. Yeah, I know I did. Yeah, I hurt they fucking feel. Yeah, I did them very wrong. Yeah, I made them feel like they was pussies when they took their tip. Yeah, they be playing games. Yeah, they think they really gangster. Yeah, they think they hurt me, but they really can't stop me. Yeah, I'm the motherfucker that'll bring. Salute, put that thumb on up. This Blue birthday. We finna go hard for his birthday. We're gonna even talk about the Blue Pit Bull on his birthday. I'm gonna show you a lot more than people tell you. Get to the fucking thing, bring it to the storefront, bring it to the front, like bring it to your soul, nigga. Looking in your eyes while you coughing up the blood, cause your hate was so strong. Yeah, if you ever thinking I'ma run from a pussy, he better come hard, better be the reaper. He better look me in my eyes, yeah, you better look because I catch you, I'ma look you in your fucking eyes. Yeah, I'm the man in this shit, I can't be tamed in this shit. Did this shit for the niggas who couldn't do this shit. Yeah, my niggas in the pen, my niggas in the grave, the niggas that I know from the blocks of the blocks, yeah, never played pussy, so you better ask about me. My name ring like a fucking motherfucking bit, yeah, they call me G fucking money, never played money game, always had money, well, I'm motivated by the money, yeah, I'm a hustler, first gotta get it, the grill is the grill, and the meal is the meal, I eat like a fucking monster in the fucking jungle, everything I pray, so I'm searching for you niggas, yeah. Better know it. I'm G fucking money from that St. Louis thing. I rap many dogs and all they do is say, I'm a warrior, nigga. You can't hit me. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for tuning into Blue's birthday thing. We're gonna really get into it today. We gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to Blue. Thumb it on up. If you supporting his birthday, you know what I'm saying? He can't be on camera right now. So, you know, we just gonna have some talk. When I started my video, that was pictures of Blue when he was a pup, a baby, my little baby. I got him at 5 weeks old. Today is his birthday. So we gonna have a little talk. Appreciate you coming in. If you didn't put a thumb up, go ahead and show that love, because we need all the love we can get. We need all the love we can get. We gonna get into it. We're gonna start the party in a minute. If you new coming in here, salute. We're gonna have a birthday party. We're gonna talk about the hate of Blue. Then we're gonna talk about the lies. Let me get to the lies first. Let me get to the lies so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna get into some real knowledge. Hold on, I'm waiting on the thing to pop up. What did I call that one? Where are you at? 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 Where is it at? What did I name that video? Okay, here we go. I see you, baby. I see you. Hey, boo boo. So, it's information that this dog right here. Hold on, I went too far. Okay, this dog name is Pitcher. You got people on YouTube nowadays saying that, you know, Pitcher is not. He's John P. Kobe Pitcher, and you know my you know the way I talk different than, you know, anybody else. But this dog right here, they saying is a bulldog. When this dog right here, that's on the screen, was the first dog that was registered as a American Pit Bull Terrier. Okay. This dog, none of us was alive in 1896? Yeah, 1896. None of us was alive. It's another thing that a lot of people said they have old school red nose. This dog right here. Hold on, when it comes, I'm gonna stop it. I will. This is the old school red nose. That's how it looked. It was a big, compact dog. It was a big, compact dog. This dog right here was the old school red nose. You know what I'm saying? If you old enough to remember, in the 90s, no, actually, starting the 90s, this was it. You know, you had, that's why it was the name was called Old School Red Nose. And I know a lot of people remember back in the days as this dog being a big dog. Thank you for wishing Blue a happy birthday. If you didn't put a thumb up here, go ahead and show some love. Now we give him a little. I'm giving him a little knowledge because someone had, before I started my video, asked a question. I'm going to get to the question they asked. Okay, so this was the old school red nose. I'm gonna let it go a little bit more. Then I'm going to tell you something else. This is the dog that they use for the American Pit Bull Terrier. That is a blue dog. That is a blue dog. If you right now on your phone computer do American flags and pit bulls, American Pit Bull Terriers, you will see a blue dog that's popping up. You will see it. That's what you will see. We're going to get to the picture that it goes to it. Hold on. When I get the picture to pop up, right there. That is the flag. I remember about 2 years ago, about two and a half years ago, we was having a discussion, and it was a guy that had this dog on his page. And I told him, I was like, you know, that's a blue dog. He was like, oh yeah, you're slow. Then when he realized that it was the blue dog, because the blue dog is the dog of the time limit. Like people say that these dogs don't exist and ain't no such thing as the blue nose pit bull and all that. And I'm gonna go back again because I need to go back to here. When a person said that this dog right here, this dog is not a pit bull, when he was the first registering dog in the 1900s, the first one, not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one, not the fifth one, the first. He was the first. Him right here, that boy right there, that was the first registered dog. The first one on the map. So when people said that this dog is not a pit bull, and then they say, oh, that dog back then, that was a bulldog and a staff. If it took a bulldog and a staff for them to register these dogs as pit bulls, and when you say that this dog right here, I'll pull it back up. I don't know. I see it jumping on my screen, so I'm going to drop it down, but we're going to finish the talking. When you say that this dog right here is not you saying that dog not a pit bull, then that tells me that you don't know nothing about a pit bull, because you can never listen. People nowadays criticize the founders of the American Pit Bull Terrier and call them liars and paper hanger. How can they ever paper hang when they started the paper on the dog? You can't. Paper hanging is after the dog established and all that. That's paper hanging. But when you go and say the founders of these dogs are paper hanging, you got to be crazy. You got to be crazy. You cannot say that the founders, the holders Oh, they don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. How do these fine people that took out their time? And then this another thing is, you cannot speak about American Pit Bull Terrier if you're not conditioning your dog. You don't have to. You can condition your dog just an everyday life, walking life, every day just a house dog, every day as a companion. If you cannot condition your dog, you shouldn't open up your mouth about a dog. Because at the end of the day, if you knew coming here, thumb it up. If you knew better, you'd do better. And when I say that, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Because at the end of the day, you people that doesn't condition, doesn't do nothing. And when I say do nothing, no legal purpose, we do not indulge, play in the legal purpose. When I say that means walk your dog, take your dog to go swimming. If you don't do nothing with your American Pit Bull Terrier, but lock it in a kennel. And when I say a kennel, we're not talking about no 5x8 or 8x8 or 10x10. We talking about a large kennel that is not giving that dog no outside energy. No outside energy. Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna hit people with something. People are always saying, oh, that's American Stafford Terrier. Guess what the killer part about it? Let's go back. Let's go back and I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge that nobody never gave you. Now people saying it, but back in the days, you could not have a pit bull. So they put them under American Stafford Terrier and staff to be able to hide the dog. So when people say that you really don't sound common sense, because if you was really in the dog game and you've been owning American Pit Bull Terriers and you have papers and pedigree in your dog, some people paper pedigree says AM staff. Not because it's an AM staff, because they had to do that to keep their dog. So let's be real in the dog game of knowledge and not knowing knowledge. So when people say that, then this is another thing. You can Google a dog, it says it's a pit bull, and then you Google another dog, say it's not an AM, it's an AM staff, it's not a pit bull. But when you see something on YouTube that you doesn't like, you dissect YouTube. You're not smart enough to dissect YouTube. I don't argue with guys no more about no dog. I don't care about you hacking the guys tagging my name. That doesn't mean nothing to me, bro. At the end of the day, I'm just a small YouTuber. You probably a big time YouTuber, but you hashtagging a little bitty me name. My name. You're hashtagging my name. Oh, it's either L, that or bully. Okay, pit bull don't come in blue. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. Just like people say, oh, pit bull don't come in white either. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help people out today that don't know no better, but gonna know some better today. Hopefully, pull that one back up because I know I had that one in there. Let me get back to that. Let me go back in here, find that mug, and let's get back to it. Okay, here we go. Drop you. Pick that one out. Give you a full screen. Yep, you got full screen. Okay, we at the red one. Let's see. We at that. Where is that? Where is the other one? Did I put it? Oh, I think I didn't put it in. My fault, I didn't put it in. But for people to say that's the old school red nose, that people say, oh, that's a bully or a band dog. Do people know that back in 1909, some people sized their dog down? Because at the end of the day, Pitcher was a 75-pound dog. He was a 75-pound dog. Dog back in the days was 70,
80 pounds. Some of them get about 8, close to 90 pounds. And they'll say, oh, they want a pit bull. But you gotta think about, okay, so we're gonna go off of the term that they say about the American Pit Bull Terrier. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little knowledge on it. They say that the pit bull back in the days was Amstaffs and bulldogs. Both of them are dogs over 60 pounds. Both of them dogs was over 60 pounds. So if you trying to size a dog down, let's be real. If you trying to size a dog down, you put a smaller built, smaller dog in it. If you're trying to make it bigger, you put a bigger dog in it. So at the end of the day, to ever say that John P. Colby was paper hanging, that's false information. That's false. That's you'll never ever beat him. You'll never accede to where he made it to. Your name would never list. Another thing is, people always saying that, and I want to speak on this. Oh, you can't call that a blue nose pit bull. But if I call that dog, say my last name Brown pit bull, oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's no different if you put a color or a last name on a dog, and it's not no such thing. Listen, I've been Googling for damn near 2 weeks. Ain't no dog called an Amstaff bully. You cannot call a dog an Amstaff bully. It's a bully now. It's not an Amstaff bully. It's a bully. You made a bully. You didn't have Amstaff. You have to listen. How can you make an Amstaff bully if you never had an Amstaff? I just want to know that when it comes down to this dog game and this hate and people thinking they so intelligent and I can dissect your intelligence, it's just funny to me. It's funny to me because we talking about dogs who made made something out of life. Made that. Listen, at the end of the day, much hate on Blue. Blue is a household name. Big Blue. I don't have no, I'm not running nobody. I didn't take a bloodline and say, I have this bloodline, that bloodline. I never told nobody blue bloodline at the end of the day, because guess what? That's not what I'm showing. I'm showing the ability of the dog of being a good working dog. And when you say working, a working dog can be a hound, a German Shepherd, a Master, a Roddy. You know, any dog can be a working dog. See, that's what people say. And because I'm gonna put it like this, I done seen, and you can Google this, I done seen every dog get into it, no matter what breed, with they litter mate. That's just how they play with each other. Some, you know, it's like people. Some have a bad attitude, some have a good attitude. Some, you know, at the end of the day, you got to think about this. I took my time, my effort. I heard niggas say they don't even know how to say that word, but it's funny. I try to make fun of them. This right here, I took my time out, and this is something that you can't hate on. Look at that. No, I want that full history. Not my screen, full screen. Is you playing? Yep, you playing. I can see you playing now. For reading people, oh, he showed veterinarian papers. Let me tell you something like that. When you speak on a dude and you telling people, oh, my dogs have heart tested. I show paperwork of heart tests, and they say, oh, he said that was paper. No, I wanted you to show your audience your test that you're doing on the public, because you have to get documents. You can't just tell people that you are getting heart tests with dogs. You cannot tell people you're getting heart tests with dogs and you checking for hip dysplasia if you're not showing them the document for it. You cannot do that. You cannot tell people that you are giving these dogs are. Listen, let me tell you something like this. You see that? Let me go back because I want to say this right here. I want to say this right here. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go back again because I wanted to say this right here. Right here. Hold on. Let me skip past it. Okay, right there. Stop. Hey, this is a license. This is listen. The one that got the scope, that's a licensed veterinarian that said you cannot do no hip test on no 8-week-old puppy. You gotta wait till they 2 years old because they both haven't quit growing yet until they 2 years old. So if you pay for a vet to do a hip dysplasia on a dog, first of all, pit bulls don't need no hip dysplasia. Only dog need hip dysplasia like masters, English bulldogs, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Just like this. I heard people talking about, I've been owning an English bulldog. They have. Listen, let me tell you something like that. English bulldogs listen, if you own an English bulldog, it can go blind. If it doesn't go blind, it has upper rear chest. It sounds bad. They windpipe is not that big. So at a certain age, it seems like it's small up. They nose get to run, their eyes get to run and all that. But people own them. I can't tell you that. Them dogs go blind. English bulldogs will go blind. They not hating on them, but if you know something about you want to tell all about the American people will tell you. Discredit John P. Kobe, all the other dog men, and you don't tell us nothing about the dog, but you the teacher. You the teacher. You can finna teach us everything, but I haven't learned nothing. I've been going on 3 years. I haven't learned nothing, but everything is not a pit bull. And everything is not, listen, another thing is, if I create a bulldog in America, it's American bulldog. Why do people say they're not American bulldog? If it's created in America, it's American dog. What do people? That's why it's called American Pit Bull Terrier, because it was created in America. That's why they call them German Rottweiler. They was created in Germany. So let's be real. When it comes to this knowledge, you trying to dissect me, but you would never jump up on a panel with me and carry a conversation with me. You will run for me. You just take my name for what reason? I'm not. Listen. Another thing, bro, because I know somebody in here from your audience dealing with you, because that's just how you hate to do it. I am an African American person. Let me pull myself up. Let me change my picture so a dummy can understand this. Let me change my picture. You see that? That's a black dude. 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 Listen, at the end of the day, look at that hand. That's a black dude. So you take my name and some racist stuff doesn't make sense. You don't have the common sense God gave you. You want my attention like a woman, bro. At the end of the day, when it comes to dogs and people being the spokesman for them, if you sit up there and you say some of the stuff that doesn't make, don't try. Listen, people that agree with you don't know about dog, because guess what? Pit bull is a blanket term. A blanket term. You can't listen. You can't dissect what it is. You can't dissect it. You can't pull it back. You can't do nothing. You're not making a change in the dog game. You're not dissecting nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're not even you're not even putting a depth in the dog game. You're not. This is how I know you're not doing a depth in the dog game. I'm gonna let this play. Where is it at? I'm gonna let this play. We're gonna get this a moment of playing. John P. Kobe, a founder of the Pit Bulls. Come on. The old school red nose. Been around for a long time. The blue dog. Been around since 1946. Okay. Okay. The American flag is with the American flag. Behind that, if you ever get that picture and you take the thing away, that is a blue dog. Okay. You people, oh, I'm selling everything not a pit bull, but guess what? At the end of the day, you can't outsell. Listen, did it go back? What did I skip through? Hold on, let me see. Okay, John P. Kobe. Let's see, John P. Kobe is still going. Yep, the old school red nose. Come on, I need this picture. Where is it at? You see that cover set? Do you see that cover set? They selling blankets. They selling blankets and pillows of the American. You see how when they pull it back? See, they pull it back. That is the front for that is the picture forward. A lot of people not gonna like this. A lot of people gonna be in their little feelings, but at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna give you the honest truth. When people say that blue is not a pit bull, man, you gotta be out your mind. You gotta be out your mind. You gotta be out your mind to ever say that a dog that looks like that. Look at this dog. Hold on. Look at this dog. Let me change the picture. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. Look at him. Hold on. Look at him. Ooh. He was a puppy right here. He was a puppy. He probably wasn't nothing but about 8 months. Because he's 2 years old now. Probably about 7, 8 months. 7, 8 months. That was blue. At the end of the day, when you hate on this dog, you got to realize this. You're not stopping nothing. You can never, you can speak every day, 7 days a week, 24/7, and say, oh, that dog is not a pit bull. At the end of the day, you cannot change what's notarized as a pit bull. I don't like, at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Blue, 2 years old, conditioned off the game, muscled up, head right. To ever say, listen, people don't even know the difference between a bully, a Amstaff, and a pit bull. All three of them dogs can be blue. All three of them dogs can be blue. Just like I heard people say, if you got if back in the day they said, if your Amstaff had a red nose, it was a pit bull, not an Amstaff. But nobody speaks about that. To ever say that when you look up these dogs paperwork, any dog that you look up, go back in a pedigree. Don't go back the last 8 years or the last 10 years or the last 15 years or the last 20 years. Go back a little bit more. It's gonna say unknown. You know why it's gonna say unknown? Because they was not telling you what was in them dogs. They was not telling you what was in them dogs. So to speak about Big Blue and you don't even know what you listen. You don't even know what's in your dogs. When I see people that say that Blue's not a pit bull, and then I look at their dogs, their dog look like an Amstaff. What they would say, it's bad when they dog look like Lady is American Stafford Terrier. And to ever say that Blue look like Lady in the body, no. To say they dog look like Blue in the body, yes. You gotta look at your stock before you speak on somebody else's stock. I don't look at nobody else's stock and pay attention. I pay attention to condition. I pay attention to feed. I pay attention to coat. I pay attention to eyes. I pay attention to nose. I pay attention to grill, mouth, tail, everything. I pay attention to everything. Wind, everything. I take my dogs and I run them and I walk them and I enjoy them. And I pay attention to, okay, well, he's not even tired yet. It might be this degree. I didn't walk my dogs in 100. I didn't walk my dog in 0. I mean, basically like 12%, 12% coldness or whatever they call it. I didn't walk my dogs at all different temperatures and ain't nothing ever stopped them from walking. It don't matter if it's hot, cold, warm, or nothing. Blue still had the energy. He's 2 years old. So in 2 years, I didn't see them walk a distance. I didn't see them walk in the heat. I didn't see them walk in the cold. I didn't see them walk in the warm. He has to listen. When they say American Pit Bull Terrier supposed to have the energy to go into death. I never put him in no legal purpose, but besides that, he will walk until no more walking, and to death. He will walk himself to death, because that's something that American Pit Bull Terrier. Salute. Hit that thumb up if you haven't. At the end of the day, I walk him to the full ability of walking, and I know that some people sit and say, "Oh, that's not a pit bull, but he do look good." If you telling me that he's not a pit bull, to me, you don't know dogs. You got a lot of people that speak about dogs, talk about dogs, but when you look up that kennel thing, it doesn't. It says it says bulldog. It don't say American Pit Bull Terrier. It don't even have nothing about American Pit Bull. A person ain't get American Pit Bull Terrier until what? 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2.5 years ago. But you've been speaking about the dog since 16, that I can see 16 years. You've been speaking about this dog, and you just brought one on the map. At first, I don't put my real pit bulls on camera. So why do we keep on saying, since you bought a dog from somebody else, then you supposed to have all these dogs? Since you want me to speak, you supposed to have all these dogs, and you bred a bulldog and a pit bull together. Now you're telling people that them puppies are full-blooded pit bull, when we seen a bulldog and a pit bull stuck together. You never seen the two pit bulls stuck together. So you can't say, oh, they full-blooded pit bull. That's the kill pup about it. You listen, God working mysterious ways. Thank you, God. He working mysterious ways. You criticized all the old timers and said what they did. So just imagine, if your puppy that you calling full-blooded pit bulls is 50% pit bull terrier and 50% bulldog, and they look like pit bulls, then how you gonna say if they put Amstaff in the dog, it's not a pit bull? But you're doing the same thing, and you're mislabeled now. You want to take something from the old time and say they're mislabeling, when you are mislabeling. You're mislabeling for what reason are you mislabeling for, when you supposed to be the science and know everything, and you would never do that. Then another thing you do, you sit up there and you criticize all the registries that won't take your crap. You mad at them because they wouldn't take your Amstaff bullies. They told you them dogs do not exist, and now you hate them. But that's the kill part, right? You hate them people because they wouldn't register your Amstaff bullies, when ain't no such thing. It's a bully. It's not an Amstaff bully. What is an Amstaff bully? I looked it up. It's no term for that dog. They say that is a bully. So when you talk about people mislabeled, but then this kill part, right? How did they Amstaff bullies when you took Mastiff and put them in them dogs? You put look like Lab in them dogs. When you go back and look at them dogs, they had Lab, they had Mastiff, they had Bulldog. Look, they actually are Bulldog, Lab, and Mastiff. That's what your what are they, Amstaff bullies was. That's what your Amstaff bullies was. They salute. Hit that thumb up, you have me. That's what your dog is. So last time I knew, Mastiff was not in the Amstaff. Last time I knew, Lab was not in the Amstaff, and Bulldog was not in the Amstaff. So how do you have staff bullies when you have a band dog? You don't even have a band dog because you need a pit bull to be in there. You don't even know how to put. Listen, you do not know how to put no stoop together. You do not know how to put no Kool-Aid together. You do not know how to make a bologna sandwich. A bologna sandwich need bread and meat. For some reason, you think mud and bread is a bologna sandwich. That's not a bologna sandwich. That's called a mud sandwich. You don't know how to listen. Well, the road say straight and you always going off the road and going left. But you sit up here, you criticize everybody, dog. And every time, I never ever seen you but one time breed. Supposed to be two purebred dogs together. But for some reason, I think them dogs got some boxer in them. But hey, who's me to say that they have boxer in them? It don't feel good when I tell you your dogs, your bulldogs look like they have boxes in it. See, the kill part about it, if you do the research on the dog that this man says and the bloodline they says, they nose is not small. Boxer, the only one had them pushed in nose for real. Either boxer, they was boxer and pug that had the squished in nose. But you got everything. All right, you can take two dogs with paper that breed together, and you can start your own breed. What registry gonna? If you die today or tomorrow, them dogs just stuck without paper. That's why nobody registers their dog with you, because I speak the truth. Why I speak the truth. You sit up there, you worry about everybody dog. What's everything not a pit bull? Your Amstaff is not Amstaff because they're master, shepherd. Lab and freaking bulldog. If you think bulldog going every dog that you buy, bulldog don't go everything. Not the bulldogs you got. They're not confirmation right. You sit up there and you criticize, but your dogs are not confirmation right, sir. You don't do nothing with them pit bulls. You don't do nothing with them bulldogs. You don't do nothing with them. I got all different breeds. I got all them breeds. But then you go out in public and make a video and talk about somebody, but then you can't never go on your land and show the other dog. I never see you buy no horse feed. I don't see you buy no goat food. I don't see you nothing. Oh, I stay food. Somebody made a video and somebody sent me of you having a trash can with. I keep my food on overload. Oh yeah, it's kind of low. I just fed dog. If you fed them dogs all the way from the top of that, bro. You sit up there, you show that stuff. Use the stuff. Don't show that you got the stuff. Put the stuff up, bro. I don't show. Listen, once I show my food, it goes in container. It goes away. I don't use it to show. Oh, I got this. Whatever happened, why you worry about me? See, you wanted me to talk. You wanted me to talk, and I'm gonna talk today. What happened till you finished that land? You wasted all your money to put bricks on there, and every time I see it, it's got grass back again. You couldn't even keep up the helping. All you had to do was put weed killer, grass killer down there. The grass growing back up. You haven't done that. Oh, I'm gonna go and put these sheds. I'm gonna have over there. You ain't did nothing. That's why you keep on talking about people to throw people out that you don't have nothing going on with your life. You're miserable, you're depressed, you live with your mama. That's what your problem is. When people sit up and talk about Blue, you're miserable. You don't have a life. Blue don't need your opinion. Blue don't need your nothing. People love Blue. Blue, listen. When you put your American Pit Bull Terrier in a video that thousands of people is seen over more. Listen, thousands of people and still going to be seen. At the end of the day, then we can talk. You're not even on my level. You're not even thinking bigger. You're not even thinking bigger. You worry about Big Blue for what reason? Hey, listen. Give Blue. Listen, I bred Blue with Lady. I know you hurt, but give him back his thing, bro. Give him back his thing. You a man. You don't need to hold on to Blue thing, bro. You worry about what he is and all that. But at the end, you worry about Blue, and your American Pit Bull Terrier male could not breathe. So you wait, whatever you pay for, $2,500 or $5,500, you need to go get your money back from the breeder because he's a dub. He's a dub. He can't breathe. He's awake. He awake. Listen. He don't listen. He don't get walked. He don't show no trait. He play with his sister. He just a waste of American Pit Bull Terrier, sir. That's what he is. That's what you call a waste of American Pit Bull Terrier. He ain't got nothing going on, bro. He don't walk. He don't do nothing. He act like he just a slow dog. He might be too much inbred. He might just be too inbred because he seems slow. I never met a dog that don't know how to reproduce, or a dog. You showed them dogs yesterday. They just walking in a circle. Nobody doing nothing but just walking in a circle. Then the killer part about this. Hold on. Salute, Buddy Lee. But you sit up there and you worry about my dog. You worry about my dog. What killed me about it? Anybody, listen, I'm 38 years old. All these guys say, I've been doing this stuff for 20 and these years, y'all don't do, listen, y'all don't know how to condition no dog. Y'all think showing a whole bunch of food is supposed to hurt people feel like we don't buy, listen, let me tell you something like this. I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of Diamond Dog food when they can have a recall on Diamond Dog food, something go wrong. Now I'm stuck with all this food. At the end of the day, you know, you got to realize that, listen, they say American Pit Bull's terrier lifetime is from 10 to 15 years. Blue only got 2 years in. So he got 8 more years or 13 more years. So what are you gonna do about it? Listen, I will outstud you guys on Blue. I will outbeat you guys on Blue. Guess what? Let me explain different than my haters. Blue had 6 sons, no daughters. I kept 2 because I wanted to. I see that my hater worried about me, been worried about me since Blue been a puppy. Blue 2 years old. You been worried about Blue and you stuck with Bulldog and you about to be stuck with some mutts. Mutt. Quit stealing my word. Yes, that is my word. Mutt. You're about to be stuck with some mutts. Because you too busy worrying about everybody. Everything not a pit bull. Everything not a bulldog. Everything not a lava blue dog. Quit worry about other people's stock and worry about yours. You can't sell if your mouth too busy on somebody else's dogs. You so busy, bro. You miserable. You listen. You miserable, and you hating on a young 38-year-old man that's married, don't live with his mama, can do what he want to do, say what he want to say. You worry about me. You hashtagging my name, bro, because I know one of your clowns in here paying attention. You hashtag my name for what reason? I'm not white, stupid. You been hashtag my name for 2 days, but guess what? You promote me, bro. Listen, you dummy. You're promoting me, bro. Because you putting these white dude names in there and, hey, they're not calling me stupid. But then what killed me is you say they racist, but you all, every time you gonna think, oh, these white people put it down. These white people put it down. Well, guess what? If you feel like these white people putting it down, then why do you assault black people? Why do you try to salute? Hit that thumb up if you haven't. But you assault everybody from me to Marlon to Sheba to D Slim to Bando. We all look the same as you, dummy. So who racist? Because last time I knew everybody that you beefing with looked like you. For you say they racist. I'm trying to make my own dog. They're against us. They don't want to do nothing. But you sit up here, you criticize Blue. Oh, ain't no such thing as Blue, no pit bull. And I'm gonna tell you like this. John P. Kobe was not racist. John P. Kobe is one of the people that only man that I ever seen that had a picture with a black man. So for you to ever say that John P. Kobe, the founder of Ultimate Dog, that y'all consider Ultimate Dog, something that came through, did his job, and had, what was it, 24 wins on his name. I don't indulge in that, but I'm just saying. You talk about the man who came from the bottom and put high numbers. Bruh, you've been on YouTube for 16 years and you ain't put no damp in nothing. You haven't put a damp in nothing. You haven't put a damp in. Why do you think Blue? Listen, anytime people say, so why? How your audience tell you, you say he's not a pit bull. Tell us how Blue not a pit bull. I've been waiting on that for long. I've been waiting on you to tell me. You go on Google and pull up some dogs and say, this is an air theft. But then I pull up a dog and say, this is a pit bull. Oh, they meant like this. You two, you got to be careful what you pull up on YouTube. You got to be careful what you say. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, you pull up what you want to pull up on YouTube, and I pull up real knowledge. I don't pull up no false information. I don't bull crap and tell people lies and try to put the next man down. I don't care what kind of dog you say you got. It don't hurt me. It don't stop my pockets. But you know what, bro? You supposed to be the biggest breeder, the best paper person, and nobody buys your dog. All your supporters that sit up there and come in my comments and hate and all that, they're not buying your dog, sir. Because you shouldn't be stuck with no bulldogs. If you got the real bulldogs, everything fake bulldogs and all that, and everybody mislabeled, then why you're not? You supposed to be out. Listen, you had your puppies before my puppy was born. You still got your puppies. I got the two I kept. You kept two and got stuck with what? Four or five of them? You got stuck with them. You know that, right? Stupid. You got stuck with dogs. People worry about my dog. But when you get stuck with dogs, you're not a good salesman. See, they hate on Marlon, but Marlon a damn good salesman. You need to listen. Rather than hating on me and Marlon, you need to learn from me and Marlon. Rather than hating on me and Marlon, you need to learn from me and Marlon. We make power moves, bro. All we do every time y'all talk stuff is just step on top of y'all head. Y'all are the ladder up to the top. Y'all are. Y'all think that y'all really doing something when you're not really doing nothing but hating. You hating on, listen, Hulk get hated on, Blue get hated on, but guess what the killer point that y'all worry about? The name American Pit Bull Terrier. What do y'all stand for? What do you stand for? What do you stand for? You supposed to be the bulldog guy. Bulldog. I master of all. See the keyword? It doesn't listen. You be thinking, oh yeah, that's what they call people. No, listen. Once that listen, that's why they changed the name to gang dogs and all that because of that situation. But you in the dog game, you supposed to be the smart guy. You supposed to be the smart guy, but you're really not the smart guy. Because if you were smart enough, you'll know that you are behind in the dog game. You're not in ahead of me, bro. You're not in ahead of me, bro. Well, listen. You making your own breed, and when you look up registry, yours don't even come up. You're not even that popular. Your registry don't even come up. Salute. Hit that thumb up if you haven't. You get what I'm saying? Your registry don't even come up. It don't come up. So you're not, listen, your dogs now don't come up. You don't listen. Now listen, one thing you do come up as dog fighter out of New York. Animal cruelty. You come up as an animal cruelty person, but you don't come up nothing positive. But then this kid put about, y'all had to make up lies on me to make me be like you. Stupid. That didn't work. That didn't work, stupid. You so stupid, it didn't work. You can't listen. Bruh, if you think making up lies and storing rumors on me was supposed to do something, it didn't do nothing, bruh. Listen, every rumor you started brought more people to me. Because they wanted to catch me doing something. But then when they try, listen, when you try to bring people to see me in and get to know, but look, when they pay attention, they say, damn, he a good dog, man. His dog look good. So when you think you're hurting me, you bring people to watch me, and then they get to loving what they see. That's why that's the problem. That's the problem. Just like your stepson or your son, whatever you want to be, making diss songs. I don't make diss songs to guys. I don't go back and forth. I'm not a rapper. I listen. Make do what I do on your channel. You won't go live because you bought your drivers. Mr. Little Work. I know you somewhere up in the audience. Little Work. You bought your Strive, then you inbox me on Facebook. Oh, you need to catch up. You need to catch up. Well, your views need to catch up with mine, then, sir. I might not have a lot, but for you to have what 1,500, you only get 50 views, 30 views, 20 views. Don't play. I don't listen. And then that YouTube is a platform for me to show my dogs and promote myself, not as a breeder, but as a dog trainer. And I'm doing that very good. I'm not promoting myself as a hater. I haven't been on YouTube for 16 or 17 years hating on the next man. Hey, guess what? You bring more and more business than anything. You bring us business, bro. You don't bring us haters. The guys that hate on us from your channel, we laugh at them. Because guess what? When we go look at their dog, they own that Bulldog, and then they own it. Yo, listen, your crew on y'all. Listen, y'all should call yourself the Mud crew, the Mud crew, the Mud crew. Because all your dudes that chase me and wanted to beef with me that I know it. All y'all own Mudds. Everybody got Mudds. You the founder of the Mud. You even got a registry for the Mudds. You started a registry. You should change your name to Home. Like you talking about Home of this. Listen, yours should be like you stole that from me. Home of the Mutts is what you should call yourself, sir. That's what you should register yourself on. Because when you talk about John P. Kobe, bro, that pissed me off. Because you don't know nothing about no dogs, bro. You trying to make fun of the man who put this stuff on the map. The man who put it on the map. You didn't put nothing on the map. But your mouth. Hating. John P. You straight try to hate on John P. Kobe, bro. You a clown. You a clown, bro. You a clown, bro. When you said John P. Kobe picture was a bulldog, come on, bro. No. You don't comprehend that this dog was never a freak. This dog was never a come on, bro. Come on, bro. This dog, you right here, this dog, you swore it down with a freaking bulldog. You don't even know nothing about the dogs, bro. And that's sad. As sad as it get that you sit up here and you said this dog that you never met, that a majority in all these real pit bulls bloodline is him. He's in, listen, you saying he's not a pit bull, but if you got a real American pit bull terrier, because he was a 24-time doing a legal purpose. So let's be common sense. I'm not a Dogen, and I don't. This is past tense. This was before my time. I don't do what they did. But when you think about it, a dog that has 24-time win is not gonna be in other dogs' pedigree. That look good to have 24. Now I know 2. Now I know 3. Now I know 4. 24 is amazing. Let's put it like this. If Jordan made 24 or Kobe made 24 shots, let's be real. Okay, let's say your favorite quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, if he made through 24 passes to make a touchdown. Come on, bro. Let's be real. We can't be up here lying, bro. Let's be real. So if you talking about this dog right here, that's why a lot of people don't know nothing about their pedigree. Because for you to say that pitcher, John P. Kobe, a 20-time, not a Dogen, but a 24-time winner, is not in these dogs, and he's a bulldog. No, listen. Yeah, he was a bulldog. He was a bulldog when they went old time men by a bulldog. He did not play with other dogs. That's what a bulldog. But you to say he was a bulldog like you got, bro. No, don't try to tell people that bulldogs is game dogs now, bro. Because that's what it sounds like you trying to do, dummy. That's what it sounds like you trying to do, dummy. It's trying to say, yeah, just like you be like, yeah, they was game before pit bulls. Okay, why do you want every dog, any dog to be the ultimate dog? No, your dogs cannot be the ultimate dog. Your dogs can't even go to a weight pulling. Your dogs couldn't go to no walk. I walk your dog, they gonna have, listen, they ain't good for nothing about 2 minutes walk because I got to build them up. Big as they is, old they is, they 2 or 3 years old. I would have to build them up to walk them. Then you say you're a dog trainer, and then you tell somebody in the video, I'm not taking no dog to no show it out there tussle with a dog. Not as a dog trainer, you don't have to worry about that. As a dog trainer, you don't have to worry about that. See, but you false information. You supposed to be a licensed veterinarian. You supposed to be all this, bro. And people forget about that. But guess what, bro? Stop saying quit hashtag my name. Quit saying my name, bro. You sound like a jealous female. So your people there hope they tell you like, oh, Nanny Dog say, Gerald said you sound like a woman. You do. Every morning you woke up what, 2 days ago or 3 days ago or 4 days ago? Yeah, I gotta get shout out to Gerald Burke. He came up with Nanny Dog. Came up with Mutt, but he got Mutt. You so stupid. You was in my listen. This is how they was watching my live, sir, and I hope you're in here right now. I said he was 75% pit bull terrier. I never said he was a whole pit bull terrier. Stupid. He's a band dog. He just got 75% pit bull in him. So you so stupid in your mind. You took it. Oh, he trying to say he a pit bull. I never labeled Tiger as a pit bull, sir. He's been a band dog from day one. I never changed. Listen, I went on your page and your dog went from bulldog to Amstaff to Amstaff bully. You had the same dog and they traded breed and you didn't add nothing into them. So stop. You start doing little mate breeding and start changing the breed of the dog. You had dogs that had smooth skin. Then you had dogs that looked like they was lambs. They had fluffy skin. You remember your black and white dog? Do you remember your black and white dog? Huh? Then you up here telling people, yeah, you can't ain't no I had black bulldogs back in the day. They called them toy babies. Because you wasn't a fan of it. Right now, if I started my own dog and 10 years down the line, we'll say 30 years down the line, and I want to change something about him. Nobody on YouTube, nobody in the world can tell me if I started this breed, I can change anything about the breed. I can change the height. I can change the head. I can change anything. I am the founder of the dogs. You can do that. When you listen, for example, Ford, Chevy, BMW, Chrysler, all of them change their vehicle over time. They are the founder of it. You can change, stupid. Learn about dogs before you speak about dogs. You tell me what they can't do. You can always, at the end of the day, if you start your own size bully, we're going to say your own size bully, you can change anything about that bully. Can't nobody tell you if it's your bully, what you can change about it. If you want to change color, if you want to change head, whatever you want to change, you can change. You the founder of the dog, you can change it. Just like people say, oh, I didn't bred 2 dogs together. They never had a blue. Well, they didn't have to listen. They did listen. At the end of the day, yes, they put blue dogs in it. Sometimes when you breed same blood together, it's a throwback. Traits come out. Like maybe you might get one that if you breed 2 American pit bulls, you might have a kink tail. You might have a smaller muzzle. It's the same thing. It's just color. People trip out the color of a dog and not the structure of the dog. It's about the structure of the dog. It's the attitude, it's the structure of the dog. If you don't know nothing about the dog, don't speak about the dog. Everybody comes out here and be there. I'm the spokesman for the American Pit Bull Terrier. I never seen the Pit Bull. I never seen the blue Pit Bull. If you wasn't back in 1946, then you didn't see it. At the end of the day, it wasn't a dog that was ran for many years. It probably was around for maybe 3 years. 3 years, and then it disappeared. But at the end of the day, it was in other dogs. So at the end of the day, when you breed certain blood together, you get certain traits and colors come out. So people that think they know about the American Pit Bull Terrier, quit talking about it. Blue looks more like American Pit Bull Terrier than their dog look like. Okay, let's be real. We ain't gonna sugarcoat this. Why we sugarcoating it? All gloves off. Today, Blue birthday, he gonna get the knowledge that he supposed to. Hey, if you listen, I heard, every time you dummies call out y'all dog bloodline, I heard y'all calling out something that's in blue bloodline. So I'm just trying to figure out for y'all to say this dog don't have papers, but I know the bloodline that you guys call out. See, you guys don't even know, but y'all supposed to be real pit bull terrier people, and y'all can't even say what. Listen, back in the day, you can say, "Oh, I can tell this dog came from Jeep," or I can tell the dog came from Kobe, or I can tell the dog came from different bloodline. Nowadays, y'all can't tell the difference in what bloodline and what bloodline. Because you lost yourself worrying about other people's dog. See, the dog game had changed that people want to criticize a dog that looks better than their dog. If I'm gonna talk about your dog, bro, my dog gotta look better than your dog. I gotta bring something to the table. I gotta hurt your feelings some kind of way. Do you understand what I'm saying? But guess what? At the end of the day, I do what I do. I do because people can't do it. I walk the walk, but I don't do no illegal purpose with my dog. But I do walk. I listen. I will walk it out on you every day. Listen, I can make a video every day walking all my dogs. You won't make one video walking one dog. Worry about your camp. I keep on telling y'all sitting back worrying about nanny dog camp. Y'all worrying about the nanny dog movement. You want to keep on head shaking the nanny dog movement, but you'll never be under the nanny dog movement because you consider in the dog game is a hater, an animal cruelty. Bro, you got so many labels, a mutt breeder. You got all them labels on you. You got labels on you. Fat, lazy. I'm gonna describe you since you know y'all want to make a false information. Hey, thumb it up if you're new in the building. But I'm gonna describe something for you. This you, fat, lazy, liar, jealous, animal cruelty. What else you got on you? That's 5. You got 5 real things. You told everybody that you was finna fix your yard up and put a 20 candle in that mug, and you finna fix the inside up, and you got more than the 2 pit bulls. You got some bull mats, you got some righties, you got some South African boys, or you said you had all this stuff you said you had. And I don't see none of it. I don't see none of it. Because you keep on talking about Blue. And you keep on hashtag my name. I won't hashtag your name, sir. I wish you'd know that, sir. I'm not hashtagging your name. I don't care nothing about you. I listen, I wish the best for your hate. At the end of the day, me and Marlon, we are achieving. Okay, hold on. Let me be real with you. Listen, because I see all the names you had tagger, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. The white dude with the Bulldogs, outdoing you. Nanny Dog, outdoing you. Bando, outdoing you. Who else name you had hashtagging there? Everybody you hashtagging, brother, doing better than you. You calling us your haters? But bro, listen. You a sensitive dude. Because anybody, listen, you haven't beef with Bando and then in 2 years. 2 years you haven't beef with him, basically. You ain't beef with this man in 2 years and you had taken his name, calling him a hater. Half of these people we haven't listened. People don't listen. I haven't beef with you going on a year or maybe close to a year, maybe 9 months. 9 months. 9 months I have beef with you, you still say my name. You sad, bro. You sad. And anybody that sit there and watch you, they sad. Y'all rather sit there and watch a man hate on another man and not give you no knowledge. Just say everything not a people, everything not a bulldog, everything not a South Africa blue. This is what killed me. He saying Lane died and the dog died. No, sir. If I got a lame dog, you got a lame dog, we can keep the blood going, stupid. They don't have it go, sir. Listen, if that's the case, all the old timers are dead. So how do y'all got pit bulls dead? Please tell me that. All the old timers are dead. So how do you got their blood? How do you got these blood? How you got What's that? Red Boy Jocko. How he got that today? Some of them dead. Some of them dead in them bloodline. So how do I mean? I'm just confused. You people that sound stupid. People like you say stupid. Yeah, you right. Ain't no more. Ain't no blue ball. How, bro? Just because somebody died doesn't mean the blood. Listen, if it's 10 people that own the blood, and them 10 people go keep on breeding together, the blood will keep on going. Them 10 people sell their puppies to 10 more people. That's 20 people that's running their blood. Okay, them 20 people at the end of the day, they breed their dog and they run it. 20, they run it. That's 20 more. That's 20 more. That's 40. So how do blood die, sir? If it was a good dog, then it's gonna keep on going on. But that's just how you hate because you can't get one. Nobody won't sell. Listen, nobody won't sell you no real good dogs. Hold on, please. Thank y'all for holding on. But no, I mean, like, let's be real. For to sit back, if you sit back on some real tight stuff, if you sit back and watching another man hand on another man, like that's really into his camp, take care of his dogs, walking dog. Why would you? Why would you not go as a human being and go say like, bro, like, why are you worrying about this young man if he's not worrying about you? But ignorant need an audience. Ignorant need an audience. So at the end of the day, like what's his name? Cat Williams say, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing. So I got a whole bunch of haters, so I must be doing something right. My dog looks better than your dog. I have more excitement on mine. I'm not sitting on my thing telling people what they dogs is and hashtagging people name and stealing saying for people. And I'm not doing what you're doing, sir. So you'll never be able to catch up with me, sir. Because I told you, I'm not beefing with no dude that said some other clowns to try to beef with me to build a channel up. Hey. Hey, I know your channel dying. That's what the problem is, sir. I know your channel is dying. I know your channel is dying. You don't have to tell me that. That's why you finding new people to beef with. That's why you taking people off of Instagram. That's why you taking people off Instagram. That's why you keep on speaking about Blue. That's why you start speaking about Tiger. You said, I'm not getting his attention with Blue, so I need his attention with Tiger. You want my attention? I won't give you my attention. You the fourth thing for me giving some attention to. You the fourth thing. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna take an instrumental, and we're gonna let Blue play because it's his birthday. It's his birthday. We're gonna let him play. We're gonna let him play. We're gonna let Blue play. Blue. Oh, I could have just typed in what I needed to just say. Shoot. We're gonna let Blue play because this is B day. Well, really, it's C day because ain't no B day for him. It's C day. That's Blue at 5 weeks old. First day I got him. First day, 5 when I got him. That's him at his vet visit. He was like 3 months old. That was Blue at 8 months. That's how he looked at 8 months. That was when I did his look, the year I got him. That is Blue. Look at that chest on Blue. Look at the muscles on Blue. When you hate on Blue, you gotta realize this is Blue. Like, look how this look. I want y'all just to pay attention because it's Blue birthday, and we gonna go ahead and. But this right here, this dog grew his life up on YouTube. This is his life. He came out to be something real nice. Real nice. That was an 8-month-old dog. 8 months old. We talking about, hold on, let me go back. 8 months old. Hold on. Come on, stop. That's an 8-month-old puppy. 8-month-old puppy. That is an 8-month-old puppy. That is Blue at 8 months old. Do you see the muscle structure on that boy? Huh? I didn't own no trail meal. I did at 8 months. That boy was built up like that off of muscle tone. Man, you can't even fake the funk with that. That is an 8-month-old puppy. That was Blue at 8 months old. If you knew in the building, you ain't put that thumb up here. That's Blue at 8 months old. And this is what he grew up to be. This is where he came from. That was a 5-week-old puppy. He came from be a 5-month-old, 5-week-old puppy to be this. That was, see how he stood? Do you see how he stood and he set up? See that setup on that was Blue. Probably, he was probably like almost 3 months. He was like probably like 2 months, 2 going on 3 months. But the boy was looking good. So I'm proud of him. In the 2 years I done had him, I'm proud of him. That was him at the visit at the veterinary. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of him. They told me he couldn't get his you cannot get no puppy. No, I asked questions. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's a guy on the internet says that you can do hip displays at 8 weeks. Veterinarian like, no, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot do that. You cannot get no hip dysplasia test at that young age. The puppy's hips, she was like, the bones hadn't even formed yet. So how could you do that? Yeah, amazing. That boy came out to be nice. Look at that body on that boy. That body on that boy look good. I'm proud of Big Blue. I'm proud of him. My 2 years of owning him, and many more years to go. Many more to go. So I'm proud. You gotta be proud. You gotta be proud. When you got somebody hating on the dog, that it came a long way. I'm talking about he came a long way. Hey, if you new in the building, hit that thumb up. But he came a long way. And I'm proud of him. I don't need nobody on YouTube to tell me what my dog is when they don't even know what their dog is. They bulldog look like he got freaking boxer in it. Oh, no, this man said a German boxer is a bulldog. Stupid, it's a German rock. German bulldog. German boxer is a bulldog. No, sir, that's a German. If they say it's a boxer, it's a boxer. But people don't know. You can Google it. Look like a person always talking about Google this and Google that and Google this and Google that. But everything that you telling us, you Googling. You don't know nothing about these dogs. Because when you say stuff that doesn't make sense, like John P. Kobe picture, it's not a pit bull. That's dumb. He was registered. He's in majority every pit bull bloodline that was really coming to have a game dog. That's just not the truth. So if you know about American Pit Bull Terriers, you got some Kobe somewhere in them up. You might not have a picture, but you got something. You got one of them in there because a lot of them dogs, like the dog I showed, I think that was this week or last week. That dog got Kobe in it. That dog has Kobe in it. Actually, that dog has Kobe picture in him. Yes. The dog I showed that was from St. Louis, Missouri, had Kobe's picture in it. So if he had it, and we know that the blood went from South Carolina, and some went to Texas, some went to Missouri. You gotta think about these bloods was going everywhere they can go when it comes to people. So at the end of the day, if the puppy back in the days, you didn't even get to see all the puppies. A lot of people could have had blue puppies that they never seen. What up? Hit that thumb up if you haven't. But you know, a lot of blood like that. That's just like when you think about it nowadays. This was back there. We said that blood was back in 1925. Yeah, I believe 1925. If blood was being moved, bloodline was being moved around in 1925. Why would you think if these guys that's up that the 70s and the 80s had them, if blood was being transferred around in the 1925s, why would you think that it was more, listen, the time was more slow back then. Back then, dogs was being shipped on shipped on boats, and they was going on boats, they was going on trains, they was, you know what I'm saying, they was however they can get them, you know what I'm saying, if somebody was having a load, that's how they were doing it. They was taking these dogs, and they was because dogs went back in the days, you get a good dog for about $5. American Pit Bull Terrier number back in the days was $25. But nobody talks about that. They wouldn't hire, they would. Get you a good dog about $10. Get you a good bulldog. Well, they call the bulldog was an American Pit Bull Terrier. Get you a good, back in the day, get good bulldog about $20. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you getting it from, might be a little higher, but you can get a good one for the low of $5. So they would just, it back in the days, it was like it's not just ain't nothing changed in the time limit with dogs, but just the stupidity in the dog game. That's the only thing changed, because back then they was breeding dogs left and right, because that was the way they put them in sports, and they like, okay, I can, once he get old, I can use his son or his daughter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I need a female to breed with. So they was doing the same thing that people do nowadays. That's what it was back in the day. It was the dog game was about putting work in with the dogs. That's what it was about. If you didn't, you could use it, rat bait, all that. Pit bulls had good. They had more like, only thing I heard people on YouTube talk about is the only thing they talk about to me, and I hear them talk about, is the illegal things with the dogs. The illegal things with the dogs. And that's stupid to me, because they used to bull bait, they used to rat catch, all that. Like, the dog didn't just have one job. The dog just didn't have one job. It had more than one job. It had more than one job than just rat bait and all that. You know what I'm saying? The dog had multiple jobs. Yeah, multiple jobs. They only talk about the poor down the line. They don't never talk about like when they talk about American people with Terry, they never talk about the beginning. Never. Never I never heard a guy on YouTube say, yeah, they before they was that they used to catch bulls. They was bull baiters. That's what their job was. Then they was rat dog. So pit bull had multiple names. If you study the dog, the name changed. It had multiple names because it had multiple jobs. It came to the pit came from the down the line when they started doing their stupid stuff. But at first they was what I'm saying, they had multiple names. They didn't have just one name. They didn't have one look. They didn't have one color. It was never like that. When the people came along, it was never one color, one look, nothing like that. It still ain't just one look. Because if you got this bloodline look different than this bloodline, and everybody want to discredit everybody bloodline, and they ain't got this, they ain't got that, but you gotta look at your stock and love your stock for what it is. You gotta love your stock for what it is. Hold on for grab me a drink. Yeah, yeah, way you right. Back then it was, that was a lot because you gotta think about it. Because back in the days, shoot, shoot, that was like a week paid, or less than a week paid, 2 week paid just by a dog. But a lot of time back then when they was buying them dogs, they bought them dogs. A lot of people bought them dogs because, like your food came in look sack bags. Like your rice came in sack bags. It came in sack bags, and it was like everywhere it was food at the mices, because you know what I'm saying, the mices used to eat the food, the food for the cow, the food for the bulls, so they bought them dogs, and that's how they found out. That's how they found out about them dogs. They had them for the bulls, and then they start back in the days when they start banned it. They was like, oh no, you can't have that dog turn that bull up. So back then it came animal cruelty been around for a long time. So they was like, oh no, that's animal cruelty. People like that's cruelty to the beast. So then they was like, okay, you can't use beast no more. So people use for mice, and they was mice. They put them in. They have them catch the mice. Then they start saying that was cruelty. So then people start doing backyard dog on dog bull crap. That's how it went. That's how it went with the American people of Terry. It went backyard. It. You know what I'm saying? Like the sports always was hidden. It was a hidden sport because they knew they were gonna go to jail for it. But at the end of the day, a lot of you heard stories of people saying that the old timers was telling on each other, they were stealing each other dogs, all that. The game had got twisted a long time ago. Long time ago. So a lot of people mentors was certain dog men, and the knowledge that they told them, they believed it. And then you hear nowadays somebody that on a different bloodline be like, "Oh no, there was some good dogs." So you know how you heard that certain dogs couldn't breed and certain dogs weren't good dogs and all that. That was just how the game went. So the dog game, it been screwed up. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, for a person to hate on my stock, if you knew in the building, hit that thumb on up. But to hate on my stock, I don't even trip over it no more. It don't mean nothing to me. Cause at the end of the day, it's Blue birthday. They say American people wheelchair lifespan is 10. What is it? 10 to 15. I take good care of Blue. So I took care of him since he been this young. I'm gonna keep on playing him. It's his birthday. He gotta get it. He gotta get it in for his birthday. It's his spotlight. Look at that boy. One of them. Lady was hated, but I think he more hated than Lady was. Look at that boy. That's an 8-month-old puppy. Muscled up like that. 8-month-old puppy. Muscled up like that. Look what he grew up to be. Let's let it go. Let's let it go. Huh. Do you see them? Listen. Do you see that muscle tone? Where that 20 at? Do you see that muscle tone at? Where is it? If you look at any picture, you go on my page, you go through my videos, or you go down my timeline, you see that boy looks like that. That's that boy. That's that boy. That's that shit right there. That's that boy. No matter what I hate to say, look at that. Look at that muscle tone on that boy. Ooh. 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 Look at that muscle on that boy. That's a good muscled up boy. It's a good muscled up boy. I still got. Listen, he ain't even at his prime yet. He got another year before he start widening out. He gonna stay getting. He gonna listen. He been having muscles since he was a puppy. If you can't tell, you don't see that muscle tone on that boy right there. That's a puppy. That's a 2.5-month-old puppy. 2.5-month-old puppy. Yeah, that boy. Hey, listen. The hate can keep going, but Blue gonna keep on going. And then the killer part about it, you gotta remember I bred Blue with Lady, and I got an offspring look like him, and then I got another offspring. So I got two to replace him if anything ever happened. So if you haters praying something happened to Blue, I bred Blue and got two replacements. Two replacements. So the game, let's just keep going. But I'm gonna let y'all go out and get y'all nice amount of my time. If you haven't hit that thumb up before you enter the building, hopefully you can hit it when you leave the building. Salute to all. Y'all have a nice day. I'm about to go. And what you didn't catch, you can go back and catch in the beginning. Hit that thumb up on your way out if you didn't hit it in.